What's up guys, welcome to the first episode of GameTalks in which we will be talking about esports news and gaming news. So for today we have esports in general and how the esports scene in India is. So let's get started. Esports is a form of competition using video games. Most commonly, esport takes the form of organized multiplayer video game competitions, particularly between professional players. Although organized online and offline competitions have been a long part of video game culture, these were largely between amateurs until the late 2000s only, when participation by professional gamers and spectatorship in these events through live streaming saw a large surge in popularity. By the 2010s, esports was a significant factor in the video game industry, with many game developers actively designing toward a professional esports subculture. Esports is a booming global industry where skilled gamers play competitively, in the same way that traditional sports have competitions in basketball, baseball, and football. Esports encompasses competitions across a variety of video games. Contrary to common perception, esports is not simply a phenomenon occurring in the basements of unemployment. The industry is a real industry and has a global growth with investable funds. In fact, over 380 million people watch esports worldwide, both online and in person. More people watched the 2016 World's Finals of a popular esports game, League of Legends, with over 43 million viewers, than the NBA Finals game that year, which had only 31 million viewers. With its fragmented landscape and digital platform, the esports sector holds promise for a multitude and monetization opportunities too. Over the last decade, esports has become one of the fastest growing industries in the world, with titles ranging from first-person shooters to real-time strategy, and now encompassing athletic sports games like NBA, FIFA, and NFL. The category has exploded in popularity with major recent developments that could propel esports even further, such as ESPN and NFL getting serious about the category, in conjunction with the possibility for esports to be included in the real Olympics. So, we decided to make a video uncovering the esports scene in India and discussing about its growth, disadvantages, and opportunities. The Indian esports community is relatively a small horde that has been around since the early 2000s. The community has, however, experienced a rapid growth over the past 2 years. Tournaments like ESL India Premiership and Dew Arena have made pro gaming in the country one step closer to being a viable career option in the eyes of many. India has been seeing a lot of action in the esports sector as the Indian middle class gains rapid access to smart objects, online gaming, professional esports, and mobile gaming. The community is becoming an industry with opportunities shining for esports companies like AFK Gaming, Nordwind Gaming, and Nazara Technologies. There are still some disadvantages. Indian parents do not look at esports as a career, and most of the time they do not understand how it works. This brings us to the number one problem of making our parents understand gaming. The Indian esports scene is relatively small, so it's really hard to get exposure in the scene, as not a lot of companies are ready to sponsor our Indian teams and not so many major tournaments are set right now. By the way, we will be making another video that is targeted towards parents to make them understand how their child can excel in esports and how it can be a career for their child. Even though the Indian scene has ups and downs, our Indian players are working their way up and getting exposure. Sooner or later, we might see an Indian team in a major. The passion of our country's players have given good results, like Venom doing shoots for the Olympic channel and the Indian team playing for the esports category in the Asian Games. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. We upload gaming content and news. And don't forget to join our Discord, which is in the description, to play in one of our own fun tournaments which we organize. That's it for today's video guys. See you guys in the next video. Until then, stay hectic.